This message is not for everyone. It is meant for the chosen ones. If you find yourself feeling a pull to stay with me until the very end, know that this is no accident. You are here for a reason, guided by divine timing to receive this message at the perfect moment. There are no coincidences, only moments of alignment that lead us to where we are truly meant to be. For those who are chosen, every word will resonate deeply. You may have felt the subtle shifts in your life, the quiet moments of doubt, or the unexpected turns that seemed out of place but were pushing you toward a higher purpose. This is the divine at work, gently guiding you to your true path. Not everyone will stay with me until the end. Those who are not meant to hear this message will likely not make it through. But for you, the ones who are truly called, there is something greater unfolding. Trust in this process, even if the way forward seems unclear. You are exactly where you are meant to be, and the time to step into something extraordinary is drawing near. Trust the timing, for you are being guided. Chapter 1. The Universe's Preparation. From the very first moments you became aware that there was more to life than what meets the eye, you've likely felt a deep sense of anticipation. It's a feeling that whispers to your soul, urging you to wait for something greater, something beyond the ordinary. This sense of waiting, of standing on the brink of something extraordinary, has always been there, like an invisible thread connecting you to a future that has yet to fully reveal itself. This anticipation is not an accident. It's the universe's way of preparing you for the path ahead. It feels like a quiet hum inside, sometimes growing into a roar when events seem to align in ways that defy logic. You've experienced moments where you just knew something was coming, but you couldn't yet grasp what it was. This waiting is not passive, it's an active preparation, a time where the universe is carefully shaping you, molding your spirit, and refining your character. In this period of waiting, it's easy to feel restless or impatient. You may have wondered why things seem to be taking so long, or why doors haven't opened for you yet. But the truth is, every second of this waiting period is essential. The universe doesn't make mistakes, it moves with precision. There is a timing for everything, and this preparation is crucial to your growth and the manifestation of your purpose. You are being refined, just like gold in a fire, so that when the time comes, you will be ready to step into your destiny with confidence. No great journey is without its trials, and yours is no exception. The challenges you've faced, the difficulties that have sometimes seemed overwhelming, are not just random hardships. They are part of a divine training program specifically designed for you. Each challenge has been a stepping stone, pushing you closer to becoming the person you need to be to fulfill your greater purpose. These trials have been shaping your strength, sharpening your resilience, and deepening your understanding of life. Sometimes, these challenges have come in the form of heartbreak, failure, or rejection. It can be tempting to see these moments as setbacks, to feel as though life has derailed your plans or that you've missed opportunities that were meant for you. But nothing could be further from the truth. What may have felt like rejection was actually divine redirection. The universe has a way of closing the doors that are not meant for you, only to guide you toward the ones that are. Every no you've encountered was simply pushing you closer to the yes that truly aligns with your soul's path. Think back on the times you were turned away from something you thought you wanted. How often did it lead to something better, something more suited to your true self? These rejections were not personal failures, they were the universe protecting you from paths that would not serve your highest good. They were lessons in trust, teaching you that even when things don't go according to your plan, they are still working out according to the divine plan. Each trial, each hardship has been a tool of growth. You have been learning patience, humility, and strength. More importantly, you've been learning to trust both in yourself and in the larger forces at work in your life. The universe does not test you without purpose. Every challenge has been intentional, designed to help you grow into the version of yourself that is needed for the journey ahead. Now, as you stand on the threshold of what's to come, you may begin to see how everything has been leading you to this moment. The struggles, the waiting, the unanswered questions, all of it has played a part in shaping who you are today. There is a deep sense of readiness within you now, a knowing that you are prepared for something greater, even if the details of that future are still hidden from view. This is the moment of realization, where you begin to understand that nothing in your life has been wasted. Every experience, every hardship, every success has been part of the preparation for what's next. It's as though the universe has been weaving a tapestry from the threads of your life, and now you are beginning to see the picture that is emerging. You might not have understood it at the time, but those moments of struggle were actually refining your purpose. They were helping you to discover who you really are, what you stand for, and what you're capable of. You have developed a resilience and a wisdom that could only come from walking through the fire. And now you are being called to use that strength, that wisdom, to step into the purpose for which you were born. This realization might come gradually, as you begin to connect the dots between your past experiences and your present opportunities. Or it may come in a flash of insight, where suddenly everything makes sense. Either way, it is a powerful moment, one where you begin to see that you are not just a passenger in this journey, but an active participant in the unfolding of your destiny. The universe has been preparing you all along, even in moments when you felt lost or uncertain. Now, as you stand on the edge of this new chapter, you can see that you are ready to embrace the path that has been laid before you, ready to step into your power, ready to fulfill the purpose that has been calling to you, even in the quietest moments of your life. In this realization, there is peace. You no longer need to worry about the how or the when. All you need to do is trust that the universe has been preparing you and that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. You are ready. The universe has been preparing you for this all along. Chapter 2: Unveiling Your True Self. The journey of self-discovery is one of the most profound experiences we can embark upon. It is a path that takes us deep into the essence of who we are, beyond the layers of conditioning that society, family, and even ourselves have placed upon us. Along the way, we begin to strip away the external influences, the expectations, and the identities we've carried that don't truly belong to us. What remains is the authentic self, the version of us that has always existed, patiently waiting to be unveiled. For many, this journey begins with a sense of dissatisfaction or restlessness, a feeling that something is missing. We may have spent years, perhaps even decades, living a life that doesn't feel entirely like our own. We follow the paths laid out for us by society, get an education, find a career, seek approval from others, achieve certain milestones. These are often portrayed as the markers of success, but deep down, we may feel an emptiness, a longing for something more meaningful. This sense of dissatisfaction is the soul's way of calling us back to ourselves. It is the whisper that tells us that we are more than the roles we play or the labels we wear. The journey of self-discovery requires courage because it often means questioning everything we've been taught about who we are and what we're capable of. It's a process of unlearning as much as it is about learning. The first step on this journey is to recognize the authentic self that lies beneath the layers of conditioning. This can be a difficult process because we have been taught, often unconsciously, to prioritize the expectations of others over our own truth. We learn early on to mold ourselves into what society deems acceptable or successful. We adopt roles, whether it's the good student, the obedient child, the ambitious professional, or the self-sacrificing caregiver, because these roles provide us with a sense of identity and belonging. But as we grow, we may begin to realize that these roles don't reflect our true nature. They are masks we wear to fit in, to gain approval, to avoid rejection. And while these masks may have served us for a time, they begin to feel suffocating when we recognize that we are not living in alignment with our true selves. The process of self-discovery is about removing these masks, one by one, and allowing the real you to emerge. This is not an easy task. It requires deep introspection and honesty. It asks us to confront the fears, doubts, and insecurities that have kept us tied to these false identities. We must be willing to let go of the need for external validation and learn to trust our inner voice. The authentic self is not something we create, it is something we uncover. It has always been there, waiting for us to return. At the heart of this journey is the understanding that our worth is intrinsic, it is not tied to external validation. This can be a revolutionary realization, especially in a world that often measures worth by achievements, status, or material success. We are conditioned to believe that we must earn our value through what we do, what we have, or how others perceive us. But the truth is, your worth is not something that can be measured or granted by others. It is an inherent part of who you are. Learning to embrace this truth can be a liberating experience. It frees us from the constant need to prove ourselves, to seek approval, or to compare ourselves to others. When we recognize our intrinsic worth, we stop defining ourselves by the standards of society. We no longer need to chase after external markers of success to feel worthy. Instead, we begin to value ourselves simply because we exist. This shift in perspective allows us to live more authentically. When we are no longer driven by the need for validation, we can make choices that are in alignment with our true selves. We begin to pursue what brings us joy, not because it will earn us recognition, but because it is an expression of who we are. We set boundaries, not because we fear rejection, but because we honor our own needs. We live with a sense of freedom, knowing that our worth is not something that can be taken away or diminished. As you journey deeper into self-discovery, you will begin to recognize the unique gifts and abilities that you possess. These gifts are not random, they are part of your purpose, woven into the fabric of who you are. Every person has been endowed with talents, skills, and qualities that are meant to be used in service of something greater. These gifts are not just for you, they are for the world. Often we overlook or downplay our gifts because we have been conditioned to believe that only certain talents are valuable. Society tends to place a higher value on talents that lead to material success or public recognition. But your gifts are unique to you, and they don't have to fit into society's narrow definitions of value. Whether your gift is in creativity, empathy, leadership, or innovation, it is part of your purpose. It is how you are meant to contribute to the world. Recognizing and embracing your gifts can be a powerful part of the self-discovery process. It requires you to look inward and acknowledge the things that make you special, even if they don't align with conventional ideas of success. Your gifts are clues to your purpose, and when you begin to honor them, you step into your true potential. Sometimes, our gifts are buried beneath layers of doubt or fear. We may have been told that we are not good enough, that our talents aren't valuable, or that we should pursue more practical paths. But as you strip away the conditioning of others, you will begin to see your gifts for what they truly are: unique expressions of your soul, meant to be shared with the world. Unveiling your true self is a journey of self-discovery, where you begin to recognize your worth as intrinsic and independent of external validation. As you peel back the layers of conditioning, you will find your authentic self waiting to emerge, and along with it, your unique gifts and talents. These gifts are not only part of who you are, but they are also integral to your purpose in this world. As you come to know and embrace these aspects of yourself, you will find that you are more than enough, just as you are. This realization is the key to stepping into your true potential and living a life of meaning, purpose, and fulfillment. Chapter 3: The Call to Purpose. Every journey has its defining moments, and for many the call to purpose is one of the most significant. It is an awakening, a shift from a vague sense of what one is meant to do to a clear and undeniable calling that resonates deep within the soul. This transition often feels like a spark igniting a fire, illuminating paths that were previously shrouded in uncertainty. The call to purpose is a profound experience, one that can alter the course of our lives and inspire us to step boldly into our true potential. The awakening to purpose often begins quietly. It may start with a feeling of discontent or a sense that there is more to life than the daily routine. Perhaps you felt a nagging desire to contribute to something greater, to make a difference, or to explore your passions. This feeling, however vague, is the universe's way of nudging you toward your true calling. It's a whisper urging you to pay attention to what stirs your heart and ignites your spirit. As you lean into this feeling, the vague knowing begins to crystallize into clarity. You may experience moments of insight where you suddenly understand what you are meant to do or the impact you are meant to have on the world. It could be a moment of inspiration while helping a friend, an idea that sparks during a creative endeavor, or a realization that comes during a quiet moment of reflection. This clarity is often accompanied by an exhilarating sense of possibility and understanding that you have the power to shape your life in alignment with your purpose. This awakening can also be accompanied by a sense of urgency. The more you become aware of your purpose, the more you feel compelled to act. It's as if a door has opened, revealing a world filled with opportunities and potential. You may find yourself eager to explore new paths, to take risks, and to embrace the unknown. This is the moment when the call to purpose transforms from a whisper into a resounding shout, urging you to step forward with courage and conviction. Once you have awakened to your purpose, the next step is to live it. This means aligning your actions with your true self and committing to serve others in meaningful ways. Living your purpose is not just about achieving personal goals, it is about understanding how your gifts and passions can contribute to the greater good. To live your purpose authentically, you must first understand what it means to be in alignment with your true self. This involves making choices that resonate with your values, beliefs, and passions. It means pursuing activities and opportunities that ignite your spirit and bring you joy. When you align your actions with your true self, you will find that life flows more easily. You experience less resistance and more fulfillment, as if you are on a current that carries you toward your destination. Service is an integral part of living your purpose. As you recognize your gifts, you will begin to see how they can be used to uplift and support others. This might mean sharing your skills with your community, mentoring those who are just beginning their journey, or contributing to causes that resonate with your heart. The act of serving others not only amplifies the impact of your purpose, but also deepens your sense of fulfillment. When you contribute to the well-being of others, you create a ripple effect that extends beyond yourself, touching lives and inspiring change in ways you may never fully comprehend. Living your purpose requires commitment and dedication. There may be times when the path feels challenging or the road ahead seems unclear. In these moments, it is essential to remember the calling that awakened you. Revisit the feelings of excitement and inspiration that accompanied your initial awakening. Allow that energy to fuel you as you navigate the ups and downs of this journey. A crucial aspect of answering the call to purpose is trusting the universe's timing. It can be tempting to rush into action, to force things to happen, or to cling to aspects of life that no longer serve us. However, true alignment comes from understanding that everything unfolds in its own time. The universe has a rhythm, a flow that guides us toward our destiny. Letting go of non-aligned aspects of life is an important part of this process. As you awaken to your purpose, you may find that certain relationships, habits, or commitments no longer resonate with your authentic self. This realization can be uncomfortable, but it is necessary for your growth. Recognizing what is no longer aligned allows you to create space for new opportunities and experiences that better reflect your true purpose. Trusting the universe's timing means being patient with yourself and the process. There will be moments of uncertainty and self-doubt, but it's essential to remember that these feelings are part of the journey. Each step you take is building towards something greater, even if you cannot see the full picture yet. Allow yourself to be guided, to listen to your intuition, and to follow the signs that the universe provides. Embracing the unknown is also a significant aspect of trusting the universe's timing. Often we want to have everything figured out before we take a leap, but the truth is that clarity often comes through action. By taking small steps in the direction of your purpose, you allow the universe to reveal the next steps along the way. These actions create a momentum that can lead to unexpected opportunities and insights. As you navigate your journey toward living your purpose, remember that you are not alone. The universe is conspiring in your favor, aligning circumstances and people to support your path. By staying open and receptive to these alignments, you will find that the universe often provides what you need just when you need it. The call to purpose is a profound awakening that transforms your life. As you transition from vague knowing to a clear calling, you embrace the journey of living your purpose with intention and service. Trusting the universe's timing becomes a guiding principle as you let go of what no longer serves you, creating space for new possibilities. With every step you take, you move closer to fulfilling your unique purpose, making a meaningful impact on the world, and stepping fully into the life you were always meant to live. The path may be winding, but trust that you are being guided towards something extraordinary. Embrace the journey, for it is leading you home. Chapter 4: Trusting the Process. In the quest for purpose, one of the most crucial lessons we can learn is the art of trusting the process. This is not merely about waiting for things to unfold, it is about cultivating a deep sense of surrender to the universe's plan. Surrendering control can feel daunting, especially in a world that often encourages us to take charge and dictate our outcomes. However, embracing the idea that we are part of a larger tapestry allows us to navigate life with greater ease and grace. Surrendering control is a profound act of faith. It requires us to let go of the need to micromanage every aspect of our lives and to trust that the universe is working in our favor. This doesn't mean that we stop taking action, rather, it means we shift our mindset from one of anxiety and force to one of openness and receptivity. When we surrender, we acknowledge that we do not have all the answers and that there is a greater wisdom at play. In our pursuit of purpose, we often encounter situations that feel uncertain or challenging. It is easy to become overwhelmed by the fear of the unknown, and the instinct to control outcomes can be strong. We may find ourselves falling into patterns of worry, overthinking, or trying to manipulate circumstances to fit our desires. Yet, this mindset often leads to frustration and disappointment. The truth is that control is an illusion. No matter how hard we try, we cannot predict every twist and turn in our journey. By choosing to surrender control, we open ourselves to the possibility of miracles. We begin to trust that the universe has a plan for us, one that may be far more expansive than anything we could envision. This trust allows us to move through life with a sense of calm and confidence, knowing that each experience, whether perceived as good or bad, is part of our growth. Surrendering control doesn't mean we become passive participants in our lives. Instead, it invites us into a dance of co-creation with the universe. Co-creation involves actively engaging with our desires while also allowing space for the universe to guide us. It is the balance between taking inspired action and trusting in divine timing. When we co-create with the universe, we recognize that we play a vital role in manifesting our purpose. This means setting intentions, taking steps toward our goals, and remaining open to the guidance that comes our way. The key is to remain flexible and adaptable, ready to pivot when new opportunities arise or when the path shifts unexpectedly. For example, suppose you have a dream to start a business that aligns with your purpose. You may take action by conducting market research, developing a business plan, and networking with potential clients. However, as you progress, you may encounter feedback that suggests a different direction or discover new passions along the way. By co-creating with the universe, you remain open to these insights, allowing your initial vision to evolve and expand. Trusting in divine timing is crucial in this process. It reminds us that not everything will happen according to our timelines or expectations. Instead of becoming discouraged by delays or obstacles, we learn to see these moments as opportunities for growth and refinement. Sometimes the universe is preparing us for something greater, and what appears to be a setback may actually be a stepping stone toward a more fulfilling outcome. As we trust the process and engage in co-creation, we inevitably encounter obstacles along the way. These challenges can take many forms: unexpected setbacks, changes in circumstances, or moments of self-doubt. It is important to recognize that these obstacles are not signs of failure, rather, they are integral parts of the growth process. Obstacles often serve as valuable teachers, providing us with insights and lessons that shape our journey. When we face challenges, we have an opportunity to reflect on our resilience, adaptability, and determination. Rather than viewing obstacles as barriers, we can choose to see them as invitations to dig deeper, reassess our approach, and refine our understanding of our purpose. For instance, imagine you are pursuing a creative project that is met with criticism or rejection. In that moment, it can be easy to feel discouraged or question your abilities. However, if you approach the obstacle with curiosity and openness, you may discover new perspectives that enhance your work. You might gain insight into your audience, uncover areas for improvement, or find inspiration in unexpected places. This growth mindset allows you to navigate challenges with grace and transforms obstacles into opportunities for development. Moreover, navigating obstacles requires self-compassion. It is essential to be gentle with yourself during difficult times, acknowledging that setbacks are a natural part of any journey. Instead of succumbing to negative self-talk, remind yourself of your strengths and the progress you have made. Cultivating self-compassion enables you to maintain trust in the process, knowing that you are doing your best amidst uncertainty. Trusting the process is an essential aspect of the journey toward purpose. It involves surrendering control, engaging in co-creation with the universe, and navigating obstacles with resilience. By letting go of the need to dictate every outcome, we open ourselves to the wisdom of the universe, allowing it to guide us toward our true path. Embracing the process with an open heart invites growth, transformation, and fulfillment into our lives. Each step, each challenge, and each moment of surrender brings us closer to the realization of our purpose. Trust that you are supported and know that the journey itself is as important as the destination. Embrace the process, for it is the key to unlocking the life you were always meant to lead. Chapter 5: Shift from Fear to Faith. In the journey of self-discovery and purpose, one of the most profound shifts we can experience is the transformation from fear to faith. Fear is a powerful emotion that can keep us tethered to our comfort zones, holding us back from embracing our true potential. It manifests in various forms: self-doubt, anxiety, and the persistent worry about what others think. However, the process of overcoming fear is essential for personal growth and fulfillment. It allows us to break free from limiting beliefs and embrace the limitless possibilities that life has to offer. The first step in overcoming fear is identifying it as a limiting force in our lives. Fear often masquerades as a protective mechanism, convincing us that it is there to keep us safe. We may tell ourselves that our hesitation is a sign of caution or prudence, but more often than not, it serves as an anchor, preventing us from pursuing our dreams and aspirations. Take a moment to reflect on your fears. What are you afraid of? Is it the fear of failure, rejection, or judgment? Each of these fears has the potential to stifle our creativity, hinder our decision-making, and create a cycle of stagnation. For instance, a budding artist may hesitate to share their work out of fear of criticism, while a passionate entrepreneur may refrain from launching their business due to the dread of financial failure. These fears can be paralyzing, creating an illusion of security and inaction. To shift from fear to faith, we must first confront and challenge these limiting beliefs. One effective strategy is to ask ourselves, what is the worst that could happen? By examining our fears in a rational light, we often discover that the consequences are not as catastrophic as we imagined. This exercise allows us to separate the irrational fears from the reality of our situations. It encourages us to step back and reframe our perspectives. Additionally, embracing vulnerability is a critical part of overcoming fear. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we open up to authentic experiences and connections. It is in these moments of vulnerability that we often find strength and courage. Sharing our fears with trusted friends or mentors can also provide support and reassurance, reminding us that we are not alone in our struggles. Once we begin to confront our fears, the next step is to embrace faith in ourselves and faith in a higher power or the universe's guidance. Faith is not merely a passive belief, it is an active trust in the unfolding of life's journey. It involves recognizing that we are not solely responsible for every outcome and that there is a divine intelligence guiding us along the way. Embracing faith means letting go of the need to control every situation. When we trust in the universe, we allow it to work in our favor. This doesn't mean we become passive, rather, we take inspired action while remaining open to whatever unfolds. Faith encourages us to take risks, knowing that even if things don't go as planned, we are learning and growing. For instance, when we pursue our passions, we may face uncertainty about the results. However, when we have faith in our journey, we become more resilient in the face of challenges. We understand that setbacks are not failures but opportunities to learn and adapt. By shifting our focus from fear of failure to faith in our potential, we cultivate a mindset that fosters creativity and innovation. It is also essential to cultivate a sense of gratitude as part of our faith journey. Gratitude helps us recognize the blessings in our lives, even amid challenges. By focusing on what we have rather than what we lack, we shift our mindset from scarcity to abundance. This shift in perspective reinforces our faith in the universe's plan and reminds us that we are supported on our journey. The journey from fear to faith is not a one-time event but a gradual process of transformation. It requires patience, self-compassion, and a commitment to growth. We may find ourselves slipping back into fear-based thinking, especially when faced with new challenges or uncertainties. However, it is crucial to recognize that setbacks are part of the process, and they do not negate our progress. As we practice overcoming fear and embracing faith, we gradually shift from fear-based living to faith-based living. This transformation is not always linear. It may involve moments of doubt and insecurity. Yet, with each step forward, we build resilience and strength. One practical way to support this transformation is through mindfulness practices. Meditation, journaling, and reflective practices can help us become more aware of our thought patterns and emotional responses. They provide us with the space to observe our fears without judgment and to consciously choose faith over fear. Through mindfulness, we cultivate a deeper connection with ourselves and the present moment, allowing faith to flourish. Additionally, surrounding ourselves with supportive communities can greatly enhance our journey. Whether it is through friendships, mentorships, or spiritual communities, having a network of like-minded individuals who uplift and inspire us can reinforce our faith and help us navigate challenges more effectively. The shift from fear to faith is a transformative journey that requires courage, self-awareness, and a willingness to embrace the unknown. As we learn to identify fear as a limiting force, we empower ourselves to take bold steps toward our purpose. By embracing faith as a guiding principle, we open ourselves to the infinite possibilities that life offers. Through this gradual process of transformation, we move from fear-based thinking to faith-based living, allowing us to step into our true potential with confidence and grace. Trust in the journey, and know that every step you take is bringing you closer to the life you are meant to lead. Embrace the process, for it is through this shift that we find the strength to soar. As we come to the end of this exploration into shifting from fear to faith, it is essential to acknowledge the significance of this moment for each of you, the chosen ones. You are at a pivotal point in your journey, where the lessons learned and the transformations experienced can lead you to a life filled with purpose and authenticity. Embracing your journey means recognizing that every challenge faced, every fear confronted, and every moment of faith nurtured has brought you closer to your true self. This journey is uniquely yours, shaped by your experiences and aspirations. It is a testament to your resilience, courage, and willingness to grow. As you move forward, Remember that the shift from fear to faith is not merely a destination but an ongoing process. Each day presents new opportunities to embrace faith, trust in the universe, and step boldly into your purpose. I invite you to reflect on your journey and take intentional steps toward embracing faith in your life. Whether through journaling, meditation, or connecting with supportive communities, prioritize nurturing your inner strength and guidance. Your journey is significant, and the world needs your unique gifts. Thank you for watching and for being a part of this exploration. Your commitment to this journey is commendable, and I hope you continue to trust in yourself and the unfolding path ahead. Until next time, keep believing in your potential and embrace the magic of your journey.